Hey there guys, therealtofffan here, and I am back with episode 7 of my Football Manager career mode with Exeter. We're currently sat in 18th place, thanks to 2 wins from our last 2 games. Can we follow that up with a big win away at Newport, who are currently 7th, sat just inside the playoff places, sorry. And can we pick up another 3 points that could see us move up to 16th? We want to try finish mid-table. Hopefully we can manage it. So we'll see how we get on, guys. I will be back when I'm in the next match. In fact, actually, before I do that, let me show you the fixtures from the last episode. We started with a game at Portsmouth. We lost 4-3. Lost 2-0 at Southend. 4-1 at Rochdale. We drew 0-0 at York, but then won 2-0 and 3-1 against Dagenham and Redbridge and Northampton. And picked up 7 points from the last episode. If we can pick up, I don't know, 9 or 10 points from this episode, I'd be happy, but we'll see how we go. So I'll be back when I'm at the match, guys. Right, guys, Aaron Dawson has picked up an injury, broke his ribs in a training session. 4 or 5 weeks he'll be out. It's a bit disappointing, but we're going to have to find another right back. Right, guys, this is the team. We are away at Newport. It's a big match. Newport 7th, just inside the playoffs, so we need to win it. Krysiak, Moore Taylor, Coles, Baldwin, Butterfield on the right. He's very unfit, having just come back from injury, but I'm going to give him a game. If his condition starts to come down, I've got Townsend on the bench. I've just put him on there. Bennett, Sercombe and Dolan, Davies, Lawrence and McClendon. So can't we pick up 3 points and pick up from the 2 wins that we've previously had in the last 2 games? And we're just underway now. We go 1-0 down in the 31st minute. Zabrowski with the goal. Krysiak tried everything he could to keep that out, but unfortunately he couldn't. From a corner, a lot of goals conceded and scored from set pieces on Football Manager. Jones whips it in. Zabrowski gets on it. Krysiak tries his best to keep it out, but he pushes it into the net. It's 1-0. It's 2-0, guys. 38 minutes. 3 times we had the ball before and kept giving it away before they scored. I think it was Barker with the goal. It's just getting too easy for Newport now. We're going to get battered by the look of this. Oh, it may have been Smith with the goal now. Barker got past the tackle, cut inside his defender, and it's 2-0. Well, guys, we pull a goal back in the 86th minute. A bit late to get anything out of the game, I reckon, but at least we scored. Sercombe with the goal. McClendon with a free kick right up there. Whips it in. Sercombe gets on it. Somehow scores. It's 2-1. And that's full time. We go down 2-1 against Newport. We were away from home, so, I mean, it's understandable, but I still like to have got a result there, but unfortunately, we couldn't quite manage it. We had the same amount of shots. We didn't have as many on target. We were down on possession. So, hopefully, we can turn this around and come back, because we need to start winning. We don't have many games left. We've only got 9 games left to play. Right, guys, we are here with our next match. We are at home. We're playing Fleetwood, so it's an important one. We need to win. Fleetwood are up by the playoffs, but every home game, really, we need to be winning now. So, we're playing Fleetwood. Krysiak, Woodman comes in. He's not fully fit, but I've got Moore Taylor on the bench. So, I will bring Woodman off and Moore Taylor on if he needs it. Coles, Baldwin, Butterfield, still lacking in match fitness, but the only way he's going to get match fitness is by playing. Bennett, Sercombe and Dolan, Davies, Lawrence and McClendon. So, a very similar team. Can we get the 3 points today? And we're just getting underway now. Right on half-time, guys, just one change to tell you about. Wheeler comes on for Lawrence. Lawrence has picked up an injury, hopefully one that's not too bad. And that's half-time, guys. Not much happened in that first half, really. There was one highlight, I think, and it was a McClendon shot that went miles wide. We've had the same amount of shots. Possession's been mainly Fleetwood, but it's not been too bad. We've still to hit a shot on target. Hopefully we can hit a few on target in this second half and pick up a couple of goals as well. Just one more change there, guys. Woodman comes off for Moore Taylor. Butterfield needs to come off, but I don't have a... Oh, Baldwin can play right back, actually. Let me undo that. Baldwin can go to right back. And then Jordan Moore Taylor can come on for Butterfield. The only change, guys. There it is, guys. 77 minutes. Fleetwood go 1-0 ahead. It's been coming. John Parkin with the goal. I don't know. Don Polian set it up, but disappointed. We were holding his own for a long while in this game. Polian crosses, Parkin totally unmarked. Loops the goalkeeper, it's 1-0. Well, there's a 90th minute equaliser. David Wheeler with the goal in what, as far as I'm aware, is my first shot on target. In the 90th minute, that's how bad we've been playing. Wheeler runs down the right here, cuts into the box, skins his defender again, and beats the goalkeeper again at his near post. It's 1-1. That's full time, guys. It is 1-1. It's disappointing. We probably should have won. We could have won. We played well. I mean, in terms of shots on target, we only had 3. 3 shots on target out all game. It's disappointing. Possession, we were close. It was a close game. But hopefully, we can pick up 3 in our next match against Plymouth. Right, guys, I'm here with our next match. We are away at Plymouth. This is the squad that we'll be playing. Very similar to the last one, except Dolan comes in at left back. Other than that, unchanged, I believe. Oakley, yeah, I believe we're unchanged. So that's the squad, guys. Let's hope we can get 3 points in this local derby. And the match is just getting underway now. Well, that's half-time, guys. It is still 0-0. Nothing happened in that first half at all. 10 shots, 3 on target to Plymouth, 6 and 3 for us. Plymouth ahead on possession. I do need to take Davies off, though. He's at 61% condition. Which means Lawrence is going to get a run out. So, that's the squad for this second half, guys. Just one change to tell you about there, guys. 70 minutes gone. Baldwin moves to right back. Tilson comes on for Butterfield. Just one change. It's still 0-0. There we are, guys. We go 1-0 ahead in the 84th minute. Liam Sercombe with the goal. His 5th of the season. It's a brilliant goal. We hit the post just before this as well. You might see it in the replay. Bennett here hits the post. Comes out to Lawrence. Plays it back to Sercombe, who takes a touch. Shoots. And it's 1-0, 84 minutes. Can we hold out these last 5-6 minutes? There we are. That's full time, guys. We are 1-0 winners. Brilliant result. Local derby as well. Even better. I must admit I had this one down as a draw. That's brilliant. What does that do to our league position? We move up to 17th. We're moving back up the table. We need to keep this up. We've got 7 games left to play, guys. Can we get back up into this higher mid-table area? Another injury, guys. Moore Taylor's out for between 6 and 8 days with food poisoning. Not the biggest of blows because Woodman has come back at left back, so hopefully we can cover that loss and continue to pick up wins. We've got a home match against Accrington coming up next. It's another must-win game. Right, guys, the board have just come to me and offered me a new contract. I've managed to get them to give me it for 2 years on $475 a week with a bit of a promotion, wage rise and wage drop, but that doesn't bother me. That's a new contract. That's good. At least I know they're not going to let me just leave at the end of the season. Right, guys, we are here with our next match. We're at home against Accrington. It's a big match. We must win this one. If we win this, we keep moving back on up the table. It'd be a good way to celebrate my signing of a new contract as well. So it's another home game. Important that we win. This is the squad. Krisiak, Woodman, Coles, Baldwin and Butterfield. Both my fullbacks are getting better. Never looked at these. Oh, limited defender. What's that do? To stop the opposing attackers from playing and clear the ball from danger when required. That'll do us. We'll have that. Same from Coles. Sounds like a good one. About these. What's a limited fullback? Knows his strengths and weaknesses and focuses on his defensive duties. Maybe we can keep more goals out doing this. Complete wing-back he likes to be, though. Yeah, I don't like to have him running away. Defensive midfielder, I think. Ball-winning midfielder, what's the difference? Close down the opposition and win the ball. No, let's leave him as a defensive midfielder. Right. We'll leave that as it is. That's the squad. So hopefully we can pick up 3 points here, guys. Right, guys. I have switched from counter to attacking in a hope that it might, that it'll help us get some goals and win this match comfortably. We're clear favourites, so let's see how we get on. The match is just getting underway now. There we are, guys. Only 3 minutes on the clock when we go 1-0 ahead. McClendon with the goal, his 7th of the season. It's a brilliant ball by Lawrence into McClendon here. Lawrence has it. Look at this little ball. It's a great ball to McClendon. It's a nice finish as well. Puts it onto his left foot. Little finesse shot past the goalkeeper. 3 minutes on the clock. We're 1-0 up. Right, that's half-time, guys. We're 1-0 ahead thanks to a third-minute goal from McClendon. Scott Bennett is looking very, very tired, so I don't know if I'm going to have to take him off. He's already at 67%, and it's only half-time. So what I might do is bring Oakley on for Bennett, and then swap Oakley and Dolan. Right, so that's the change at half-time, guys. We're 1-0 ahead. Let's keep this going. Let's actually just have a quick peek at this, see what... We've had more shots, we've had one less on target and less possession. So we probably don't deserve to be 1-0 ahead, but hopefully we can keep it up. We can have a better second half and maybe score a few more goals. And there we have it. We go 2-0 ahead in the 70th minute. Danny Coles, he will score you some goals. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Well, I say brilliant goal. It's a good header, definitely. Pretty strange corner. I didn't expect the corner would come in like it did, but it did. Coles got his head on it, and he scores some goals. Look at that, what an header. To get it in from there, they don't know what the guy on the line was doing, apart from watching it go past him, but 2-0, 70 minutes gone. Just one quick change to tell you about, guys. Oakley comes off, and Jimmy Keohane comes on. Dolan needs to come off, but I've no other defensive midfielder, so he's just going to have to deal with it for now. Hopefully he don't get injured in the last 20 minutes of this game. And that's 3-0, 91 minutes on the clock. Danny Coles scoring more goals. He is on a bit of a run of form. It's his 4th goal of the season for a centre-back, I'm happy with. But Danny Coles scores more goals, and the more goals Danny Coles can score, the better. Davies to Coles. Shoots. Bertinelli sort of pushes it into his own net. 91 minutes on the clock. It's 3-0. And that's 3-0. It's full time, guys. What a result. I'm happy with that. What does the overview tell us about that match? The Accrington bossed possession. In terms of shots, it was fairly even, but in terms of possession, they were well on top. But all that matters is this result here. It's a 3-0 win. Brilliant. What does that do to us in the league? We shall have a look. We stay 17th, but we're still within touching distance of the guys above us. Just signed a new contract, starting to win games. Things are looking good again, guys. Can we push back on up this table for the last 6 games of this season? We shall find out. Have you seen this, guys? Exeter sack Wilkinson. They've just offered me a new contract, bear in mind, literally a couple of days ago. Wilkinson's failure to drop Aaron Dawson is the reason given for his departure. The bloody guy's injured. He's been out for weeks. I'm not even playing him. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely stupid. Literally just offered me a new contract as well. 2-year contract they'd just given me. If they were going to sack me, why did they even bother? That is pathetic. Oh, I was just starting to do well, just signed a new contract, starting to pick up results, and then this happens. Failure to... He's flipping injured. I haven't played him for about 4 or 5 games. He's injured. That is ridiculous. I'm going to have to start looking for a new job. That's terrible. Right, what are we doing? These are the job things, aren't they? So we've got one available, HSV in the German First Division. I want to stay in League 2 though if I can. So I'm going to have to start looking for jobs, guys. Didn't think this was going to happen before the end of the season. If I can find one in League 2, I will apply for it, and I'll be back once I've found a job. Well, guys, we've got one job available in League 2 at the moment. It's at Bury. I've put an offer in to apply for it, so we'll wait and see if we hear anything back. Well, guys, we were unsuccessful in that job application. They've appointed John Hughes as their new manager, so we'll have to keep looking. Right, guys, just a couple of job applications to tell you about. I've applied for the Rotherham job. They're in League 1. I think they've just been relegated though, so they'll be in League 2. Stevenage also, who are in League 2. Well, in League 1, about to be relegated to League 2. I also applied for the Fleetwood job, but Rotherham supposedly are flattered by Wilkinson interest. So maybe there's a job. Oh, there's a job interview here, guys. Let's attend the interview. A few questions we would like to ask you about how you see if you're the manager we want to take the club forward. Glad you've given me the chance. A proposed transfer budget of 110k. Flipping heck. Money! Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Proposed wage budget of... But what's the current wage bill? It'll leave me 800 quid, but then again I could move a little bit across from that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to agree, because otherwise they won't offer me the job. Right, what's their views on things? No opinion. They slightly agreed to play direct football. Play attacking football, moderately agree. Agree with making the most of set pieces. That one. And that's all. Just the one. Requests consider. Set up a link with the parent club. And that's all. I think. Yeah. That should do it for the moment at least. Thank you for attending the interview. So, we'll wait to hear back from that one, guys. Well, guys, Fleetwood Town have also offered me an interview, which I shall attend. Thank you for inviting me. Proposed transfer budget of 30k. I feel a slightly larger transfer budget. Wage budget of 40k. Ooh, I need a larger wage budget as well. Expect you to play attacking football. I would be willing to play attacking football. And that'll be all. Parent club. No further requests. And see what they say as well. So that's another interview done, guys. We're stepping up our hunt for a job. Yet another job interview, guys. We're here with Stevenage this time. If hired, will provide you a transfer budget of 200k. That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you. 45k wage budget. I'd be happy with that. That'd be fine. They agree with signing young players for the first team. I always do. So I will say that. And I will leave it at that. Oh no, possession football. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's fine. Possession football I can do. I'd like a parent club, please. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's leave that behind then. Further requests. No further requests. So that's that interview. That's 3 interviews we've done. Surely we've got to get a job out of this. Now it's just a matter of which one, if they come back to us. Right, guys, we have been offered the position by Rotherham. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to delay it, and I'm going to wait and see what I get from the other ones. So just give it a week or so. Well, Fleetwood's gone, guys. But they were only going to give me 30k anyway, so hopefully, if Stevenage come back to us with their 200 grand, I think that's the one I'll take, but we'll see. Well, guys, Rotherham it is by the looks of it then. Stevenage, they were satisfied with the vision I proposed, but decided I wasn't the right person to take the job. So, Rotherham it will be for the next season, I believe then, guys. Right, there we are, guys. We are at our new club. We are at Rotherham. It is a new start for us. It's a new season. I've got meetings to attend, so I'll do this now, guys, off camera. And I will be back. In fact, what I'll do, guys, I will leave it here for now, for this episode. I will come back in the next episode when I've been looking at players and things, once I've got set up and sorted. And, yeah, so that makes more sense, just to start a new season in a new episode. So I'll be back in the next episode, guys, starting with Rotherham, hopefully with a few transfers updates to bring you up to date on. So, as always, I've been the Real Toff Fan. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.